Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron and I welcome you to a new live stream of Nier Replicant. So we will carry on with the main story. We'll have to talk to Popola. So here we go.
Young people always drive themselves forward, but it's important to take a step back and look around sometimes.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Okay, new area here. Okay, save point, let's use it. Forest of Myth. What mysteries will we unravel over here? Okay, someone to talk to. Let me just grab this. Smash! Okay.
Beware.
Beware?
Beware the words.
The words have power.
Words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Nier and Vice.
You can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at Mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. How can his mouth twitch? He's a
Now
bug.
see here. Are
He
you
said-
saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes,
Said the mayor.
I think you have.
In other words,
Said Nier.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Nier's suspicions, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Nier had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Nier and Weiss racked their brains but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
He's always complaining. The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his
It
pride.
does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answer in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Nier like a contagion. Said Nier suddenly. The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. Asked the mayor. Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Nier's face suddenly lit up. He said. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Nier. He said, a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub, tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. He said, The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. Weiss immediately fired back. He said. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. He said to no one in particular. Nier nodded in agreement. Said Nier. Cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Nier to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. He said Weiss. Said the mayor. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He had almost forgotten what it was like. He called at the departing forms of Nier and Weiss. As Nier slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. he thought. Nier's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor travel companion. Unhindered by the terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Nier to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Nier snapped. Nier leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. He muttered to himself. The moment the words trembled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Nier slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Nier could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled. And then, just as Nier's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed a hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Nier began to detect patterns in the sound. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? One with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? One is lacking. A secret is lacking? Okay, it's a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Nier sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Nier like a rippling wave, opening a new path. Said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the task, Nier moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. Said Nier after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. As Vice finished picking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Nier picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. Oh, another one. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Bucked Vice. Nier grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? A bird, a letter, or sunlight? A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon, said Vi softly. Cried Nier, awaking Vice from his daze. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. Nier walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Nier. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but in the night with 3, what am I? Nier tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. Vi said Nier. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but in the night with 3, what am I? The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. Cried Nier. The small man slowly shook his head. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Nier watched it, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Nier and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. He cried. His left hand grasped Nier's and pumped it so fiercely he threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. Nier withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. He said. The mayor's face beamed as Nier filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Nier cocked his head. Nier and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Continued Vice. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. Began the mayor. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Nier shook the mayor's shoulder gently. He said the mayor in an awed voice. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Nier and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. Said Vice. said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. He explained when the prayer was finished. Muttered voice. The mayor shook his head. Nier and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed the gold had been found in the most unexpected of places. Muttered Vice. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Nier mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious word he had left them with. Muttered the mayor. Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. He said softly. Nier tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Nier gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words, and what exactly is going on in here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what. Now I can finally return.
This is one of the
I know.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sorta creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Now I can find...
This is one of the most...
I know.
Another victim. This work certainly is trying.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Hello, Ali. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you too. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Oh, you forgot your tea. Oh, that cannot be. I've already drank mine. Okay. Okay.
The work
Go take care of
probably
your
won't
tea.
happen for a while. But once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great.
See you.
So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried, so maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Okay.
The person I asked to help with the canal repairs should be in Seafront. Keep an eye out for a man carrying a red bag. The person I...
Let me just see here.
The person I asked to help...
Okay, I was trying to give her that. Anyway.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
What have we got today? Which job should I give you first? I've got a job from the postman in Seafront. He needs your help with a personal matter. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Wow, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
It's a Mario! Who eat your spaghetti?
Sure.
Welcome back.
Do you have any idea where we should start? Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
How's your tea?
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
Oh, I've been such an idiot. Please, if you have any information about my wife, anything at all,
It's great.
you gotta tell me,
Nice.
okay?
I finished mine previously
I'm willing to bet
before I
that man
started the
knows
stream,
more
you
about
know.
his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either.
No. It's late already. And I've already brushed my teeth, so no.
Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try
Tomorrow.
her.
Tomorrow is also a good day to drink more tea.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
Oh.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
What is it this time, cutie? You change your mind about that drink? I'm buying.
Still a minor, ma'am.
Yeah, Nier can have a drink for me. He can have a tea there. In my stead.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
That's not good.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
let's go to the post office before we leave here. Oh, so it's even later than here. Okay, it's 11 p.m. here. Almost 11.
Just the kid I was looking for.
What's up?
I've got a letter for the lighthouse lady, and I was hoping you could deliver it.
Oh, the house.
Postman, well,
the lighthouse lady
really
again.
Want to deal with her.
You don't say.
I'd do it myself, but with my bad leg and all.
Yeah,
anyway,
sure, the bad
sorry
leg.
to keep bugging you, but can you help?
Yep, exactly, Ali. 11 and 1.
Sure thing.
The lady hardly ever leaves that lighthouse, so you should start there. Oh, and thank you.
Okay, let's go to the lighthouse.
The nerve! How dare he boss us around?
It's okay, Vice. At least we're helping people.
Ah, you are far too soft.
And you're just a cranky old man. Book.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't complain about that. But I'm a bit thirsty, even I've already drank my tea, to be honest, Ali. Okay, let's see if the lady is here. She is home.
Oh, you again.
Yes. Friendly neighbor.
You took so much time delivering the mail, my illness has gotten worse. I'm lucky I'm not dead.
You truly are a staggering creature.
Well, since you're here, I guess I should give you a little something.
Wow.
Whoa, I can't accept this much.
You only have green tea. I like green tea, actually. Though I've been avoiding it. I'm drinking more infusions nowadays. Doesn't help with anxiety.
It's fine, just take it. But bring the mail quicker next time. And I want to see a smile.
Ooh, she's so demanding.
Is there no end to this madness?
She's got a few books there. Healthy tea, yeah. Sort of. Most teas are pretty healthy, unless we drink too much. What's this here?
Hey, guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back.
You mean the one who only goes to super expensive places?
That's her, all right. Anyway, there was this nice accessory that I thought would look great on her and didn't cost much, so I bought it for her, but she refused to take it. She said she doesn't wear cheap accessories.
Well, that's not too surprising.
Yeah, I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam. Next time, I'll get something high class all the way. It'll cost twice my yearly salary. No, 3 times!
Oh,
Are you
God.
certain this woman even cares for you?
Of course she does.
You humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals.
Yeah, I guess that lady's just abusing him, using him for gifts. Happens in real life. A lot. Men and women do such things. How am I doing with my job? Well, I'm really tired. That much I can tell you. No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That would be something more valuable if I worked in that area. But you deal with many bad things in such a field, you know? So that was never you know, a work area that I was interested in. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. You know what? I need a few days off. That's what I need.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Red bag.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Oh, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell them.
Exactly, they have to tell the truth. And how is your work going? I do. The thing is, I was trying to take some days off, you know, later on the year. Enjoy my life. Yeah, well, not much to do yet. Not with all the things going on. Not as it used to be. But yeah, I was trying to take some days off, but later on the year. Because, you know, when summer starts and then towards the end of the year, I'm just so tired and lacking so much patience that I tried to save my days off for that time period. So that's why I was trying not to take days, not at the moment. But we'll see. You aren't unemployed since the beginning of this whole thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ali. Yeah. Yeah, this thing really turned the world upside down. Many people, you know, are sick. So many people lost their lives. Many people lost their jobs. Or, you know, got laid off or something. And you know what's worse? Because things are quite bad. But things are quite bad. But still, in general, people are still... they're still evil. They don't care about one another. They just do what they think it's best for them. And it's... God, I don't understand. I'm not perfect at all. No one is perfect at all. But I mean, at least when something like that happens, we can try and show a little compassion towards one another, towards the fellow human beings. But unfortunately, that's not what happens in a majority. Of course, there are exceptions. Thank God there are exceptions. But yeah.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
Sorry about that. Kind of blurted it out.
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
I don't understand. I don't understand people. I've given up on trying to understand people. It's not worth it. Unfortunately, right? I don't know if I've asked you this lately, but what are you playing at the moment? Are you playing any video games?
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? This is all my fault.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
You just watch people play? Okay. That's fair, that's fair.
What in the world are you talking about?
You get to experience games in one way or another, right?
Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Five minutes later.
See. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling. But I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot. Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
He ate her apple, oh God.
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember?
You're not in the mood to play them. Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, are you
I get it.
serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
I get it. I usually... Yeah, it didn't exactly happen that to me, but I you know, I had not been in the mood to stream actually. So yeah, I get it.
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Let's stick around and listen.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
You ate my apple, oh my God.
You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Really? There's a character that has a similar voice. Mom, I am at home. Oh God, I didn't pay attention.
Wait, you're asking me?
I mean, right now? Today? Tonight? Oh, now I'm curious, Ali.
Well, an anniversary gift is an important thing. You probably should have taken better care of it.
Oh, so I'm the bad guy now.
Uh-oh.
Is this fun for you two? Do you like ganging up on a poor innocent woman? Ooh, you disgust me.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away
No,
my
no.
entire stamp collection.
I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention to that character.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there, my husband.
husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Uh-oh.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Oh, for once Skimrai Vice is correct.
I see you finally agree on something.
In this game. Oh. But I don't know which character you're talking about. But that's funny anyway.
Do you not even understand how
Oh, they're still arguing.
This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Oh, they're crazy.
I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Apples again. You too. Okay, this part here was a little absurd.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
Apparently, yes.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
Where are they? Oh.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Oh, something's wrong with the internet. Apparently my connection is a little bit weak, so if this goes off, Ali, that's why.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it.
I've been having some issues with the internet as well. Yes, it is a flying book. It is a flying book. A magical flying book. Grimoire Vice. It's very pompous. Quite an erudite book. But he's funny. Yeah, he's funny.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
I guess he has a point. He's got a
point. I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
If people say how they're feeling, whether that's good or bad, that means they care. At least a little bit, I think. You've never played this game before. Yeah, this is actually a remake of a game that was released, I think, 11 years ago. It's sort of a prequel to Nier Automata. So this was released, the remake was released last Friday. So it's quite recent. It's been out for a few days. 4 days actually. 4 days going on 5. It's a bit of a different game, you know. It's a Japanese RPG, so he's trying to find a way to save his sister from a disease. Black Scroll disease. And supposedly the book might help him to find some seal verses, and that would help them to fulfill a prophecy and maybe cure Yona, the sister. That's what we know so far. Yep.
Goodness. It sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
How helpful he is.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Okay, nothing else
Hey,
here.
wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popola. Hey, Popola. The tavern's got your drink.
Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila and then we'll head on over.
And these pages that we see here are Yona's diaries, his sister diary. Oh, they're singing.
Oh, so beautiful. Reminds me of back when I was a lot younger, it does. Prettier, too. Oh, so beautiful.
I don't know where that song comes from, and yet somehow it feels...
I really like this music, by the way. Yes, yes it is. It's from Square Enix. It is.
Oh. Such an unusual sound. I feel like I could listen to this song forever.
You know, the latest Kingdom Hearts game that was released was the one with a rhythmic game. That was the last one. It has. I didn't buy it. I really don't enjoy that sort of game, and it's not the main story. But it developed a little bit more. It talks about Yozora and that new world that Sora and Riku actually found. The rest, so far, it's rumors, nothing really confirmed. Not that I know of, at least. Yeah, it can be a little too soft, but I like it.
She can't sing it unless she has that crazy drink, huh?
Let's try and talk to the sisters. Yeah, I've heard this many times. Okay, let's ask them to stop singing.
Well, that was fun. Hopefully it won't be so long until the next time.
Hopefully. Wow, everyone had fun.
Heavens, what a thrill. I had no idea.
Even the book liked, even Grimoire liked.
Me neither.
Ah, no. I actually don't. I don't know the name of the song. I know the song very well, but I don't know its name. Because, you know, I know it from Nier Automata, and it also plays in the Nier dungeon, in the Nier raids in Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm very used to listening to it, but I don't know the title. Yeah. Okay, now let's see Yona, his sister. They live over here. Okay. What does she need?
You're back.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep. I have a friend. And we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes. And he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh boy.
And I know that you and Vicey are the only
Vicey.
ones who can help him.
Vicey?
He doesn't like that.
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south. And he's super nice. And he's my friend. So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
You help her.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
A Discord channel, a server. I used to have. But to be honest, I barely used it. And I eventually ended up forgetting the password. So I cannot get in. I don't remember the password. I don't remember anything. And since I really didn't use it, yeah, I didn't make a new one.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah. That had never happened before, but since as I said, I didn't use it, barely. I was never there.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
She's got a friend. A friend. Okay, she said south. Let me just save this. Alright, here we go. And now things will get weirder. My player is silly. Oh really? How come? Why do you say that? Okay, let's take care of this guy here. Ooh.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
There weren't that many before, just a big one. You don't know why, but you think it is. Okay, alright. Why not? If you say so. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Okay, we beat him. Oh, there's something else here. More. Huh. Yeah, and on this game we obtain words. Some words can empower some weapons and defense mechanisms and magic and all that. Many things related to words and written words. Oh, didn't see that. Didn't see that one. More. Still a small one running around. One or more, actually more. Oh, they're tracking us. Okay, so here we are. See how everything turns gray?
We have been waiting for you, sirs. Please, right this way.
Oh, they have. Thank you, Ali. I already know that enemy that we just fought. But thank you. Now let's see how this goes.
Well, we've come this far. I suppose we can't turn back now.
Yeah, we need to meet this friend of Jonas.
Please, wait here.
Right. How formal.
Waiting's a bitch.
Right this way,
Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
She's not very patient. Kinda. Anything here at the table? No. Let's investigate this story here then. Creaky doors. Should we... So we cannot open it.
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Many paintings. Right this way, sir.
Perhaps we should head back, yes? But...
Another door. So we still don't have the right... What? Keys? Not exactly. Don't know exactly what. We'll have to return then.
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. But why does no one ever listen to me?
Grimoire Vice is scared. No, she's not here. I don't know where she could be. Where is this voice coming from? Was that?
What's this? The picture has changed.
Let's try this store first.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh? Yes. Yes.
Where did she go? Moon key. Okay, we can get into that room.
Yes.
Shades!
What foul hole did they crawl from?
That's why there were that many on the way here to the mansion. Thought this one gave more experience. Anyway, let's proceed, as it's late already.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard, once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Vice does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
My name is Emil. I'm the master of this manor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone. That's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor, so if you'd like my assistance...
No, please, don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor.
Vice, what should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez, remind me to never get on your bad side. What's that?
A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Somebody. Anybody.
Shades!
Is that another one? It moves!
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence. As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us...
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble. My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
1,000 thanks to all of you.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right? I can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me. Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
he's quite powerful. No? Anything here?
This is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
Bah, I do not like anything about this place.
Oh? Is that Vice's nemesis? It's a book too.
This book's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice.
Hmm.
Petrification is a fearsome power indeed.
There's no end to this.
Pages of this infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
So destroy the pages with magic and then attack them with physical attacks. Stop!
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
And where have you been,
Lost. Where have you been? Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
This foe's strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
You guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
Who's this kid?
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
She's not even listening.
No, she's not.
Busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
Vomiting filth disguised as language.
I can't ask you to die for me.
Aye, aren't we the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
And besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
So magic doesn't work, and physical attacks
If you bastards
don't
want
work
to have
either.
a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later.
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments?
I guess so.
Not good.
Let's go. Now!
Darn thing. So?
Vice, this is it!
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Oh no! This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emil. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
Emil, listen to me.
What is it, Kaine?
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
I'd... How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Aww.
Kaine.
She's a sweetheart after all.
If this shade should ever...
No! Kaine. I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
Oh, well, we're off.
Alright.
He didn't even realize.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Take care, Emil. I hope your eyes get better soon.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emil lad earlier. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, hussy.
Look? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Weiss. We've got our hands on all the sealed verses now.
All that remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Then we can finally save Yona.
Come back soon, okay?
It may take time, but I shall find a way to cure my master's eyes. I swear it.
Okay, so let's get back to Yona. Let's save this.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
It won't be much longer, I promise. I finally collected all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Of course I will.
Is this gonna make me better? Is my cough going to go away?
Definitely. Yona?
You're not gonna hate me because of this, are you?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this terrible disease.
Yona, I could never hate you. I'm gonna go see if Popola has more medicine.
I'm sorry I'm always coughing all the time.
Yona's looking weaker and weaker every day.
Yes, but do not lose heart. You are the girl's last remaining hope.
Okay, let's save this. Alright, that's it for tonight. Thank you everyone who managed to stop by, namely Ali. Thanks for keeping me company. So this is Princess Farron signing off.
Poor girl.
Take care and good gaming. Bye.